They laughed, and you laughed too, because that's what you do when you don't want to stand out, when it's easier to blend in than to admit something hurts. You laughed at the effort of the people who tried, the ones who said no to comfort and yes to change. But deep down, you knew it wasn't funny. You weren't mocking them. You were mocking yourself, part of you that used to believe in more. Stop chasing things that mattered. You started chasing distractions, and you told yourself it was balance, that it was normal to slow down, that maybe this is just what getting older feels like. But it wasn't age, it was surrender. Gave away your fire, one small decision at a time, the skip walk, the extra scroll, the easy choice that promised peace, but delivered nothing. Then one day, the laughter didn't sound the same. It echoed, hollow, uncomfortable. And something inside you whispered, "This isn't me anymore." That's when it begins, not with motivation, not with a quote, but with an ache, a quiet, heavy knowing that you've been asleep. It doesn't happen overnight. Don't decide to stop caring. You choose easy once, then again and again. Before you know it, it's a habit, a way of surviving without feeling alive. Easy feels harmless at first, tells you to rest when you've not earned it, to eat what numbs instead of what heals, to stay still because moving hurts. But easy has a cost, takes your edge, your fire, your sense of pride, one small surrender at a time. Start cutting corners you used to protect. Stop doing the things that made you strong. And you tell yourself you've been kind to your body, but really, you're avoiding the truth. Because deep down, you know the weight you carry isn't on your shoulders, it's in your choices. It's in the mornings you waste, the promises you break quietly, the strength you let fade. Because discipline felt like punishment. But easy never stays easy. Soon standing up feels hard. Breathing deep feels heavy. You start to wonder how something so small managed to bury you this deep. Don't hate yourself, you hate the comfort that lied to you. The one that told you you're fine. Well, it slowly took everything that made you, you. There's a moment you stop recognizing yourself, not in some dramatic way, just a quiet pause when the mirror feels like a stranger. You look, you blink. Something inside you says, that's not me. But it is. It's every skip walk, every promise you broke to yourself. Every time you choose comfort over growth and silence over change. You tell yourself it's stress or time or the job or the kids or the world, but the truth is simpler. You stop showing up. Stopped asking more of yourself in the mirror. It doesn't forget, holds everything, the weight, the regrets, the small betrayals that built a life you didn't plan to live. So you avoid it. You rush past it in the morning. You keep the lights dim at night. You learn to live without really seeing yourself. But that doesn't erase what's there. It just keeps the wound open. One day you stop. Not because you're ready, but because you're tired of lying to your own reflection. When you finally look, you see it. The cost of all the tomorrows that never came. It hurts. It's supposed to. That pain isn't punishment, it's proof. Proof that the person you were is still waiting to be found. Doesn't laugh as much anymore, not because he's bitter, but because he finally understands what was hiding beneath the jokes. He used to laugh at the serious ones, the disciplined, the focused, as if effort was weakness and chaos was freedom. Sarcasm covers shame, how humour can be a mask for someone quietly falling apart. There's nothing funny about losing yourself, about waking up one day and realising you've been living as a stranger. So he stopped performing, stopped pretending everything was fine, stopped giving away pieces of his peace. To fit into rooms that celebrated distraction. Now he moves quieter, eats slower, breathes deeper, still smiles, but it comes from something real. Doesn't chase the next fix. He doesn't need to prove he's back. Because he knows now, the real comeback isn't loud, it's steady. When people ask him what changed, he just says, got tired of laughing at my own pain. That's when they notice it, the stillness, the presence, the quiet confidence of a man who finally came home to himself